team and unlocking cards along the way.
Make sure to redeem those rewards in both modes. And when you're in My Team, collect MTP daily by completing challenges, exhibitions, and playing in your favorite modes. Use those points in the auction house or to purchase new packs to collect and upgrade your lineup. Get some experience playing single-player modes like Domination and Breakout.
Then try some multiplayer competition, beginning with Salary Cap, limiting the overall value of lineups for you and an opponent.
And when you're ready to advance in difficulty, try out Showdown and King of the Court for some of the best rewards and best opponents. And maybe compete for the King of the Court $10,000 weekly prize.
Wherever you go, use the Start button for overviews of each mode to help you get started.
Enjoy collecting, managing, and playing as you begin the journey of building an outstanding team and becoming the best in My Team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Rain Man. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's James. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. Now, when you talk about this game here tonight, Richard, these two teams like to get out and run.
I expect both teams to be pushing the pace and making this a bit of a track meet. Conditioning will be tested.
Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Brunson kicks to Hart. Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Ayton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Up top, Hart. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Rain Man. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Reeves. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. He's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. The first one falls.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And he makes both free throws. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The three for Doncic. No good there. New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And it's Brunson missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oh, Ayton in position. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Brunson kicks to Towns. His three-pointers off the mark. The Lakers trail. James, the pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. They get it back. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Bridges. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
So New York going with points a game. So both teams making some changes here. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Rain Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 17 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Raymond. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Brunson missing. Reeves in the corner. Pass to Rain Man. LeBron James on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Such a skilled and intelligent scorer. James just knows when he should look to capitalize.
Here's Kolek. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby has the open look, and the Knicks miss again. The Lakers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Look at Rain Man. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league. You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Connect. He's covered by Clarkson, and Connect gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Knocked away. Smart with the steal. And slam dunk by Smart.
That is impressive. Marcus Smart just punishing the defense with that finish.
Knicks trail by 16. Now Shamet. Still scoreless. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Pass to McBride. From downtown, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Rain Man is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Ayton. And it's Reeves in at the 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now here's Ayton. 6 points for him. They get a hand on it. Here's Brunson. Shoots over Doncic.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Hard against LeBron. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at the Lakers. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. Hayes the pass to Rain Man. Hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson with another miss.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Rain Man. Sweet little floater. Rain Man's got 13 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Robinson passes to Hart. From deep, Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Smith outside to the wing right side. The Lakers moving the ball around.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Shot from 12. Hayes the pass to Rain Man. Bridges with the steal. Out to the right wing. Brunson kicks to Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Hart. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Brunson. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. He's off on that one. Smith with the defensive effort. Reeves outside. Pass to Rain Man. And the layup's good off the glass. Rain Man's got 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's Doncic from the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
6 on the shot clock, and Doncic gets it to go.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for James. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Kolek. That one falls.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And it's Doncic missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Clarkson. Another shot. Towns dishes to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Smart. The putback. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Kolek. The quick look, no good that time. Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Maxi Kleber. Austin Reeves comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Rain Man subbed in for Marcus Smart. Bridges shot. Good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Rain Man passes to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Rain Man. Bridges with the steal.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rain Man.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Brunson, good. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Ayton. Over Robinson. That one wide left. Puts up a 3. And it's Shamet missing. And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 19. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Rain Man.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. The Lakers controlling the game. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to LaRavia. Down low, shoots. Smith's shot is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage.